Hi, my name is Mari. I'm an attorney here at the Nieves Law Firm, and today I'm going to talk to you about what happens to your CDL or your commercial driver's license after a DUI conviction. So, a CDL or a commercial driver's license is essentially a specialized license for people to drive special vehicles. So, truck drivers, people who drive buses, things like that. They're used to operate specialized vehicles. The first thing to note with CDL drivers is that there's a special vehicle code that applies to them. So, with the normal DUI, you're not allowed to drive with 0.008 BAC level, whereas if you're driving a commercial vehicle, you're not allowed to drive with the 0.04 BAC level. So that's significantly lower. They're held to a different standard because commercial vehicles are specialized cars and they're more dangerous. So we want people to practice extra caution with them. That's the first thing. The most important thing to note for people who have CDLs is that regardless of if you are convicted of driving a commercial vehicle or driving a normal vehicle, there's still a mandatory 1-year suspension if you are convicted of a CDL or if you're convicted of a DUI. And that's because, again, it's an incredibly specialized license. People want to take extra precautions. The state of California wants to take extra precautions when it comes to these type of cars. Also important to note that the 1-year suspension is longer than the typical suspension for a first-time DUI. So for a first-time DUI in just a normal car and you don't have a CDL, it's only 4 months. But if you have a commercial driver's license, there's a mandatory 1-year suspension. And obviously with that, you cannot be employed or drive any commercial vehicles for an entire year or until your license is fully reinstated. Along with that, you likely will lose your employment if they're not able to reposition you to a place where you can't drive a commercial vehicle. Also, if that shows up on your record when you're searching for employment, if you're trying to be a truck driver, a bus driver, anything like that, that is also a place of precaution for many employers because it does make them nervous. The other important thing to note when it comes to CDL holders is that a second DUI is a permanent bar to CDL. So the first DUI, they give you somewhat of a chance. It's only a 1-year suspension. Now, if you get a second DUI, then you can no longer hold a CDL. And you lose that right, which is incredibly important to fighting the first conviction or the first charge, because after you are first charged and convicted of a DUI, it's significantly harder after that because there are different laws that apply. So really important things to note is that regardless of if you are driving a commercial vehicle or your normal vehicle, you will be subjected to a 1-year license suspension that will affect your employment, your livelihood, and your prospects of getting a job. If you get a second DUI conviction, it completely bars you from getting a CDL again. And those are the main consequences aside from the normal typical DUI consequences that you face for CDL holders. If you find yourself in trouble or charged with a DUI and you do hold a commercial driver's license, please contact the Nieves Law Firm and see how we can help you.